Greetings guys, Si here and welcome to the first episode of Lockdown Life. I can't hold this for the whole episode, so hang on one second. Right, that's better. Okay, so this is going to be a 3-part series on how lockdown has affected myself, Adam and Ryan. PJ Life 365 has always been about our lives, our journey, trying to educate you guys, trying to help you guys play some better golf, trying to keep you guys entertained, and that isn't going to stop with this series, but we just thought it was a time for us all to sit down, reflect and document what is going to be a really important time in our history. And I urge all of you down the lens, however small, however large it may be, please try and document this time as best as possible. Even if it's just taking photographs and making an actual album of this time, you will want to remember this time, for good and for bad, but just for the memory of it all. This is history happening to us right now, so let's make sure we remember it. Okay, enough of the bad stuff, enough of the negative stuff. Let's talk about what has been going on in my life since lockdown has begun. As you probably all know, I am the only parent of the 3 of us, so homeschooling has been a new phenomenon to myself. It has been a lot of fun. I have a 5-year-old who has turned 6 during lockdown. He had his birthday party. As you can imagine, a 6-year-old's birthday party is quite a big time in their life, and it's had to be postponed. He's very understanding, a little bit disappointed, but obviously understands that this had to happen. But the homeschooling has been interesting. If you guys have got teenagers out there and you're trying to help them study for exams, if I was wearing a hat, I would take it off to you. It is phenomenal if you're homeschooling an older child. We're trying to just kind of do the basics, reading, writing, maths, some counting and some colours and some shapes with the 2-year-old, just trying to make sure we keep things progressing, keep them entertained. We've also been making sure that we do our exercise, our daily exercise, whether that's getting out for our walk, a cycle, a scoot around the estate, whether that's getting out into the garden and doing some workouts. I have friends in the fitness industry. My wife has a boot camp trainer that she trains with, trying to keep up some sort of exercise regime. I've also been getting out on my bike once a week, on to golf, and I have been trying to get some practice in. I've had the net set up in the garden. I brought the Sky Track home when I last was at the golf club, which was 3.5 weeks ago now, and I've been trying to do a bit of my own practice. I've also been doing some online lessons. Some of my clients have been sending me swings. I've got a couple of clients who have their own studio set up, so I've been doing some Zoom challenges and kind of live interactive lessons with them, and that's something that Adam and I would like to continue going forwards. That's probably for another video. If you're interested in online coaching, let us know and we'd love to set something up. We've obviously been making the improve at home videos now. We've been loving making these. It's been a whole lot of fun just to try and cram a little tip into 2 minutes, released at 2 p.m. on our Facebook page and on this YouTube channel, giving you guys just some few ideas of things that you can do at home without having any special fancy equipment. Just simple things that we can all do at home to keep us ticking over, get us ready for those golf courses when they do open again. I've also been having fun trying to make other videos. You may or may not have seen the cycling video that I made, the little short film that I put on the channel last week. And it was really an opportunity to try and create something peaceful, something calming, something that kind of would be a bit of escapism, just to watch, just to relax for a couple of 3 minutes. And I hope you guys have all seen that. I documented my COVID haircut because I think that's quite an important thing, getting your haircut in the garden by your wife, something that probably won't happen after this all dies down, and something that's just kind of needed to be documented. I also made a puzzle video, which is immensely frustrating to watch, but you may or may not enjoy it. So let's just talk quickly about social distancing. Social distancing probably has been the hardest thing for me to cope with during this time, just not being able to go to your friends, go to a coffee shop, go to a meeting place, go to the golf course, just not being around other people I've found really, really hard. And I don't feel I should be ashamed in saying that. It is a completely different thing, something that, you know, being told to stay away from other people and having that thought in the back of your mind that somebody else might have this thing that they might pass on to you, and handshakes aren't acceptable, and hugging and high fives and contaminate. It's just a very, very odd time, an odd thing to be thinking about. You know, just going to the supermarket and having to be 2 meters apart. I mean, I haven't been to a supermarket in 3 weeks now. We've managed to get online deliveries, but the last time I did go to a supermarket, it was so odd that I felt like I needed to document it. Not left the house for a week and now got to do the weekly shop.
and it's a beautiful sunny day, but I've never ever felt so nervous walking into a supermarket. Car park is rammed. Let's see what happens. Well, managed to get everything I wanted, but that was super stressful. Everyone trying to keep the distances, loads of messages from the supermarket telling people to keep clear of each other. I'm glad I only have to do that once a week, and hopefully for only a few weeks more. Can't deal with this stress, it's just too much. Did manage to get everything I needed though, except chopped tomatoes, understandable, strong white flour for bread making, also understandable, but they had plenty of bread, there's plenty of milk, plenty of cheese, plenty of kind of essentials. A few of the shelves were bare, but it wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad. Now I need to go home and have a lie down in this dark room.
You can see the stress on my face that day, and from that moment I just did not want to go back into that situation again. It was just so weird. We're very lucky where we live in Bury St Edmunds that we do have good infrastructure, good delivery services, good availability from the supermarkets that we have, but we're not a massive city, so we don't have that huge density of population, so we can get delivery slots every week. I cannot imagine what it must be like for people that are having to go into supermarkets week in, week out. I just don't want to do it. So guys, there we go, a little bit of an insight into what's been going on, lockdown life for myself. Hope you enjoyed it. One of the reasons that we wanted to do this was to document what has been happening with us through this period, and just because we need to have a record of it, it is going to be a difficult time. We are all getting through it. Hopefully everyone is staying home, heeding the advice of their governments, and we will get through this. We will get back out on the golf course. We will get back to some sort of normality, hopefully fairly soon. So if you have enjoyed this episode, click the old like button. You know the drill. Click the subscribe button, share it around, stick us a comment below. What is the one thing you've really been enjoying in your lockdown life, and what is one of the things that you may be finding quite difficult? Episode 2 will be Ryan on Sunday night, episode 3 with Adam on Monday night, so hopefully see you then. Bye.